Hello and welcome to Jillies Nails. Today we're going to go over the November Mani by Me box. Really love this design with the aspen trees and the fall leaves on it. Super cute inspiration. And they also have information in the box on how to do that manicure. Love it. The first color in the box is Chestnut. This is a very lovely brown. It is a jelly, which I did not expect. It kind of has a jelly texture to it, and it has a green and gold duochrome shimmer through it. Honest thoughts on this one? Love the color. I think it could be great for some deeper skin tones. I don't really see the golden green shimmer except for when it's in the bottle. So, that one's kind of meh for me. But for a skin tone, I think it's very pretty. And I like that it's a jelly because I feel like you could control how dark you made it. It's very similar to a Natto clay in color, but it doesn't have as much red in it as a Natto clay does. So if a Natto clay is a little too red for you, go ahead and pick up Chestnut. You will like it. The next color we're going to call Pistachio because that's the name, but I'm going to say it looks like canned peas that have been smushed on your plate because that's the mature thing to say instead of baby poop green. So we're going to call it smushed peas and not baby poop green because we're mature on this channel. This color is not for me. I do not like it. I think it's hideous. Frankly, it's awful. And if you have turmeric sun, it's very similar to this color. So like if you had a Natto clay and turmeric sun, I would say you don't need these. They're very similar. There's just a subtle difference to the tone in each one, but the pistachio and the turmeric sun are almost identical. So really, if you have turmeric sun, don't waste your money. Like, just get the plates. Honestly. Speaking of the plates, I adore them. You can pause if you would like to look at them longer. But I finally got scarecrows! I have been begging for scarecrows for years, and they did it. I'm so excited. And I think this journaling plate is really cool too, but the images are huge. It would be so hard to use it. I also want to tell you about these, and I'm going to tell you my dirty little secret. My dirty secret is I absolutely love those cuticle protectors. They're latex free. They're awesome. They stick onto your finger like they should. They peel right off when you need them to. But they're also $8 freaking. Stick them with sausage. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying $8. But every time they put them in a Mani by Me box, it makes me really happy. I have a love-hate with them because I don't want to pay $8. I think it's too high. They're basically Band-Aids. They're the texture of like a Band-Aid. Anyway, onto the nail art. I'm going to do some reverse stamping here and paint these leaves with various shades of gold and brown, and I'm going to use pistachio, all of that in here to just give these leaves a very fall vibe. I was thinking I was going to do kind of like the idea card that was included in the box. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to. I have been begging for those scarecrows for years, and I wanted to play with my scarecrows. So, I'm also going to be honest and say this. After I switched up colors, I still use the leaves because I think they came out really pretty and I really liked them. But this is not my favorite manicure I've ever done. And I don't know if it's just I had myself so worked up over those scarecrows that I just couldn't get them to look the way I wanted them to look in my head. It was very frustrating for me, and it took me like 3 days to film this. I started filming this Friday night and didn't get it finished until Sunday because I was so frustrated and couldn't get it to come out the way I wanted. I even tried to cover up the acorns with more leaves because I decided I didn't like that. I was just being fussy. And I'm sure you know what that's like. Every once in a while, you just have a day where your inner artist is like, and nothing is working right. And that was what happened with me on this box. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. And I still love the scarecrows. I think they're precious. And I'm so excited to get to try them again. But the end result of this Mani is not my favorite. But please keep watching to the end so you can see why. First, I do recommend you use a square stamper if you're using the scarecrow pumpkin head shaped kind of images, because it is turned a certain way. And I realized when I was doing it with the round stamper that I kept accidentally turning the stamper and then I would forget which way it was facing. And so using the square one helped me go, okay, I have it long side or short side while I was stamping, so I could keep track of it in my head a little better which direction it should go. Now, I do think, again, that these scarecrows are freaking adorable. I've been begging and begging and begging, and thank you, Maniology, for doing it. Like, seriously, 3 or 4 years in a row, I've been like, dear Maniology, please make scarecrows. Dear Maniology, please make scarecrows. And they're adorable. They're so adorable on this plate. But everything just went wrong with it. I couldn't get the right colors to pop. I even put a post up like, how do I fix this? In the Maniology community, because I was so frustrated. So this right here, how the top comes out, is due to the Maniology community. I was very frustrated and annoyed and would not have finished this without it. Like, this would have gone in the dump bin because I was getting so frustrated and annoyed with it. Not because of the Maniology products, but just because of what I was doing. I ended up liking it okay, but again, not my favorite. I'm just going through and filling all this in, and what I did to change it was I wanted to use a sparkly color for the shirt to kind of make it pop, but the sparkles underneath were too much, and so I couldn't see the outline over the darker colors, and I didn't want to use black. So I had to play with this, and I had to tinker with it, and again, I don't love these results. It is what it is at this point. I was not going to spend a 4th day on it. But the box is fantastic, and that journaling plate is so unique. I love my skeletons. I love the leaves. It has a lot of autumn sayings. I love the birch trees. It's a great box. I just did a crap job with it this time. So tell me what you think below. I would love to know if you liked what I think is an awful Mani. Do you like this box? Are you going to play with the scarecrows? Tell me your thoughts and feelings below. Please give this video a like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.